Take a moment. Close your eyes if you have to. Now imagine this. The entire course of your life, your purpose, your potential, your path, being guided by a single number. Just one. A number not born from chance, but one that resonates with the pulse of the universe itself. This number is ancient. It's sacred. It hums with the energy of countless generations of wisdom, stretching back to the days of prophets, mystics, and visionaries. Figures like Nostradamus didn't just predict the future, they saw patterns, rhythms, numerical codes hidden beneath the surface of ordinary life. They understood that numbers carry power, that numbers speak. Now, fast forward to this very moment, to this April. Something extraordinary is unfolding in the background of your life, whether you've realized it or not. This time, the universe isn't just whispering through one sacred number. It's offering you five. Five unique, powerful, cosmic digits that have appeared together in perfect harmony, just for you. They weren't chosen at random. They are part of a divine sequence, a message hidden in plain sight, designed to guide, awaken, and transform you. These numbers are not just symbols on a screen or paper. They are celestial keys, forged in the fires of the universe's creation, encoded with intention. Each one holds a specific vibration, a frequency that interacts with your energy, your thoughts, your dreams. And when they come together, they don't just suggest a path, they illuminate it. They open doorways to clarity where confusion once reigned. They pull abundance into your orbit like a magnet. They strip away the fog and reveal a future that's not only bright, but breathtaking. So dazzling, you might just need sunglasses to face it. But this isn't magic in the fantasy sense. This is ancient science meeting spiritual truth. This is numerology, synchronicity, cosmic alignment, all converging into one pivotal moment in your life. The timing is not a coincidence. These numbers are showing up now because you are ready. On some deep soul level, you've called them in, and they've answered. So the question becomes, are you truly ready to receive them? To embrace the transformation they offer? To step through the portal that's opening right in front of you? Because decoding these numbers doesn't just reveal what's coming next. It empowers you to shape what comes next. This is your invitation. This is your sign. The universe is speaking. Will you listen? 7 is not just a number. It is a cosmic whisper, a divine echo that pulses through the silence between thoughts, through the stillness between heartbeats. It is the rhythm of the unseen, the breath of the universe itself flowing through your soul, inviting you to remember something ancient, something eternal, something quietly powerful that lives deep within you. For centuries, across cultures and spiritual traditions, 7 has been revered as a sacred number, not because of its mathematical properties, but because of the energy it carries. It is the number of mystery, of inner knowing, of the journey inward, the part of the path where the external world fades, and you begin to hear your soul more clearly than ever before. The sages knew it. The mystics felt it. Buddha spoke of it in his wisdom when he said, "Seek inward, and the world unfolds." That is the heart of the number 7. It doesn't scream for attention. It calls you gently, like a familiar voice in a dream, urging you to look within. In the realm of numerology, 7 is known as the seeker, a traveler not of lands but of consciousness, a wanderer of the inner realms, always searching for truth, meaning, and connection beyond the physical. And now, in this exact moment, this April, the energy of 7 is more than just present. It's alive, it's active, it's calling you. This number has appeared not as a coincidence, but as a sign, a nudge, a divine breadcrumb placed in your path to remind you that the answers you seek, the peace you crave, and the direction you long for cannot be found outside of yourself. They live in the sacred stillness within. You may have been feeling stuck, lost, or unsure. Perhaps life has felt noisy, or your inner light is dimmed beneath layers of doubt, fear, or distraction. That's where 7 comes in. It doesn't arrive to push or pull. It arrives to illuminate. It's not a force, it's a flame, a lantern for the soul, a spiritual antenna tuned to the frequency of divine guidance. All it asks is that you slow down enough to receive. This is your moment to pause, to breathe, to listen. Step out of the chaos, the rush, the constant striving. Step into your quiet. Step into your truth. 7 is here to remind you that wisdom doesn't shout, it whispers. Destiny doesn't demand, it invites. And your next chapter, your next insight, your next awakening is already unfolding. All you have to do is listen. 11 is not a number in the traditional sense. It's a frequency, a spiritual flare shot across the skies of your consciousness. It arrives not with subtle hints or quiet nudges, but with the intensity of a cosmic lightning strike. It's the universe throwing open a doorway and flooding your awareness with light so pure, so undeniable, that your soul can't help but feel it, like a sudden inhale of sacred truth. This is no ordinary moment. This is not another mundane cycle of days passing by. When the number 11 makes itself known in your life, it does so with purpose, with force, and with the kind of clarity that shatters illusions. It is what mystics and numerologists have long referred to as the Master Awakener. Why? Because 11 doesn't just show up, it activates. The energy of 11 is electric. It courses through your intuition like a current, lighting up inner senses you may have long forgotten. It opens the third eye, the seat of spiritual vision, the gateway to seeing what lies beyond the surface of things. It peels back the layers of routine, of logic, of societal programming, and dares you to see with your soul. You may suddenly feel more aware, more attuned. You might hear whispers of insight in your dreams, feel a pressure in your heart to act, or sense a truth that can't be explained, only known. This isn't new, it's ancient. The great seer Baba Vanga once spoke of 11 not as a number, but as a cosmic alarm clock. When it appears, it's not because the universe is being generous. It's because the universe has been waiting for you to wake up, and now it can wait no longer. Your timeline is activating. Your mission is calling. The moment you were born for is no longer a vague concept off in the future. It is now. This April, 11 is everywhere, for a reason. It's sounding the alarm louder than ever. Wake up. Your purpose is now. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel ready. Not once everything is perfect. Now you are being summoned to rise, to remember who you are, and to begin moving in alignment with your higher path. This is not about forcing or hustling or proving anything to the world. This is about listening to what your spirit already knows and has always known. But be warned, ignoring the call of 11 isn't just a missed opportunity, it's a detour away from your highest potential. Turning your back on this energy is like refusing a golden ticket to your soul's next evolution. It's like standing before a doorway that only opens once and walking away. The stakes are higher because what waits on the other side of this number is not just insight, it's transformation, a recalibration of your entire frequency. The presence of 11 means the veil is thin, the energy is potent, the alignment is exact. You don't need to know every step. You don't need a map. What you need is to trust, to feel the pull, to say yes, even if your voice trembles. So, here you are, on the edge of something vast and sacred. 11 has come to awaken you, fully, deeply, and without apology. The portal is open. The energy is flowing. The invitation is in your hands. The only question left is, will you step through? 3 is joy in motion. It's not just a number. It's the universe in full celebration, swirling and twirling through the cosmos like confetti in a celestial wind. If the stars could laugh, they'd sound like the number 3. If energy could dance, it would move to the rhythm of this number. 3 is where structure meets spontaneity, where intention meets inspiration, and where the soul remembers how to play. Ruled by the expansive and benevolent planet Jupiter, 3 is like Jupiter's most exuberant child, full of stories, ideas, bursts of creativity, and the kind of laughter that bubbles up from somewhere deep and free. This isn't the slow, meditative number of introspection. 3 wants you to move, to create, to express. It wants you to throw caution to the wind and follow whatever lights you up from the inside out. This April, the energy of 3 is stepping into your life like a muse wearing glittered boots, tapping on your shoulder and whispering, "Let's make something beautiful." It doesn't matter how you do it, just that you do. If you've been stuck in a rut, feeling creatively dry, emotionally drained, or weighed down by responsibilities, 3 is your permission slip to stop taking everything so seriously and start letting inspiration lead the way. Write the thing that's been dancing in your head. Paint with colors that don't match. Sing off-key at the top of your lungs. Dance barefoot in the kitchen. 3 is the reminder that life isn't just about progress and purpose. It's about pleasure. And creativity isn't a luxury. It's a lifeline. It's how your soul breathes. 3's golden rule is simple, yet profound. If it doesn't spark joy, you're doing it wrong. That's not about escapism, it's about alignment. It's about creating from a place of genuine delight, following the breadcrumbs of curiosity, and letting joy become your compass again. When you move with joy, you move with truth. When you create from the heart, the universe responds in kind. So take a moment and ask yourself, what makes your soul click? What's that thing you used to do before the world told you to grow up, settle down, and stay in line? Go do that, even if it's messy, especially if it's messy, because the magic of 3 isn't in perfection. It's in presence, in play, in the moment when you forget the rules and remember who you are. This month, let 3 lead you back to your creative fire. Let it stir the part of you that's been quietly waiting to burst back into color. The universe is dancing, and now it's your turn to join in. 4 is the foundation beneath your feet. It's the sacred geometry of stability, the deep, anchoring breath that says, yes, dream, but then build. In a world that praises the flash of inspiration and the thrill of spontaneity, 4 is the unsung hero, the quiet architect of miracles, the steady heartbeat beneath real, lasting change. This number isn't here for hype or shortcuts. It's Saturn's blueprint, disciplined, patient, and absolutely unshakable. It understands that dreams are born in the stars, but they're built with bricks. 4 doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for persistence, one foot in front of the other, one choice at a time, one layer upon another, until a vision becomes a home, a business, a life you can stand tall in. This April, the energy of 4 is wrapping around you like a work glove and handing you your spiritual hard hat. Not because things are breaking, but because you're being called to build, to lay down roots, to fortify what matters, to stop waiting for the right moment and start creating the foundation that your future self will one day thank you for. Feeling like progress is slow, like nothing's happening fast enough, that's not failure. That's exactly how strong structures rise. Skyscrapers don't appear overnight. They're forged over time, with sweat, patience, and unwavering commitment to the blueprint. 4 is the reminder that divine timing favors those who stay consistent, who show up even on the days when the spark isn't there, who know that success isn't about one giant leap. It's about 1,000 grounded steps in the right direction. And here's the thing, 4 doesn't just build physical structures, it builds character, integrity, endurance, wisdom. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, every time you keep going when it would be easier to quit, you're not just constructing results, you're shaping your spirit into something unshakable. So this month, trade fantasies for focus. Replace doubt with devotion. Trust that every brick you lay, every to-do checked off, every boundary honored, every intention followed through, is a sacred act. You are building a life that lasts, a future that won't crumble under pressure. You don't need to rush. You need to trust the grind. Because 4 isn't flashy, it's foundational. And that's where the real magic happens. 26 is not just a number, it's a threshold, a karmic gateway etched into the architecture of your soul's journey. It may appear simple on the surface, but beneath those 2 digits lies something far more profound, a sacred checkpoint, a cosmic ledger where actions meet consequences, intentions meet outcomes, and the invisible threads of cause and effect begin to weave something undeniably real. This is the number of reckoning, not in a way that punishes, but in a way that balances. It's a spiritual audit, a moment when the universe leans in and says, "Now let's see what's been earned." Mystics have long spoken of 26 with reverence and awe. The great seer Nostradamus, whose prophecies echoed through centuries, linked this number with dramatic turning points, moments in time when the course of fate bends, shifts, or sharpens with sudden clarity. It's the moment in the story where the energy changes, a before and an after, a subtle but undeniable shift in the timeline of your life. And then there's Baba Vanga, the blind prophet who saw the unseen. To her, 26 was no coincidence. She called it destiny's receipt, the evidence that every effort, every sacrifice, every unseen act of integrity has not gone unnoticed. When 26 shows up, the universe is saying, your account has been reviewed, your past efforts paid in full. Now, a new door opens. This April, that door stands before you, and 26 is the number gently but powerfully whispering through your consciousness. Your next chapter starts now. You might feel a shift in the air, something subtle but persistent. You might notice synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, or a deep, unshakable sense that you've arrived at a moment that matters. You're not imagining it. This is real. This is the moment you've been preparing for, knowingly or not, for a very long time. But here's the thing about 26. It can't choose for you. It can only offer the portal. It can only place the book in your hands. Whether or not you turn the page, that's up to you. This number doesn't scream. It doesn't rush. It invites. It trusts that you are wise enough, strong enough, and ready enough to meet this moment with courage and clarity. The karmic scales have shifted. The balance is yours. So the question becomes, will you cling to the chapter that's closing, or will you step forward, heart open, and begin the one the universe has already written for you? The pen is in your hand. The page is waiting. The story continues, but only if you're willing to turn it. 35 is not just a number. It's a signal flare from the multiverse. It's a high-frequency transmission sent directly to your soul from the cosmic control room. Numerologists have long referred to 35 as the quantum leap code, a rare alignment of vibration, intention, and timing that opens doors usually locked tight by logic and limitation. It's the number of acceleration, elevation, and divine detours that catapult you into places your mind never dared to imagine. Think of 35 as a shortcut the universe doesn't hand out lightly. It's a backstage pass to the inner workings of fate. A cosmic VIP badge that says, You're not just here to grind, you're here to glow. In 2025, as celestial bodies shift into rare positions, a portal opens, and 35 is the frequency that unlocks it. This isn't some vague, hopeful vibe. This is targeted, universal strategy. The timing is exact. The energy is potent. The invitation is clear. If you align with this number, you align with momentum, because that's what 35 is: pure, blessed, unstoppable momentum. It doesn't ask you to crawl toward your dreams. It asks you to leap, not recklessly, but intuitively, boldly, with trust in the unseen architecture being laid beneath your feet in real time. This number is your energetic jetpack. It shows up when you're ready to collapse timelines, manifest with precision, and shift from someday to right now. This April, 35 is your cosmic cheat code. Write it down, say it aloud, sleep with it under your pillow, wear it like armor, embed it into your rituals, your vision board, your phone background. This number isn't just showing up for show, it's here to activate. You'll know it's working when strange and beautiful things start to happen. The right people call. The idea lands. The opportunity appears. Suddenly, the path that once felt blocked starts to bend in your favor, not because of luck alone, but because you tuned in at the exact right time. So, what does the quantum leap feel like? It feels like saying yes before you know the whole plan, like trusting the nudge, like stepping through a door that wasn't there a moment ago, but is wide open now. 35 is the reminder that sometimes your next level isn't built brick by brick. Sometimes it's jumped into. And this month, the net will appear. These numbers, they're not static. They're alive, pulsing with cosmic energy, whispering secrets from the other side of the veil. And this April, they're not just showing up randomly. They're showing up for you. Because you're not here by accident. You're here because destiny sent for you. So if you feel that tingle in your chest, that flicker in your gut, that voice saying, "This is my moment, don't ignore it," comment below, "April is my time," and claim your spot in this quantum alignment. Smash that like if your spirit just got chills. Subscribe, because these aren't just numbers. This is navigation. And share this with 3 people you love. Because luck isn't a solo mission. It multiplies when you pass it on. You're not just watching some video, you're standing at a crossroad. And the digits you've just seen, they're the keys. Now it's time to use them. Let's turn these numbers into destiny.